Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking at the new set 6.5 reveal with everything it has to offer. I hope you are excited. PvE February 1st and live servers February 16th. This is all possible due to the League Partner Program. Let's jump into it, baby. New tramps, new traits, everything we're going to be looking at, all of it. Okay, these two champs keep a big eye on, but trust me, there's plenty more. All right.
Hello everyone, quick interruption.
We're doing a worldwide PC giveaway, which means anyone in the world can enter to win this PC. The more entries you fill out on the giveaway, the better chances you're going to have at winning. So click the Twitter link in the top of the description, go to the Gleam link, and start filling out as many entries as you can. Best of luck. Back to the video. All right. Item overview. Not much changed about items, but Guardian Angel is removed. Rest in pepperoni. We'll see you later. Okay, the new BF Sword Plus Armor item is Edge of Night. When the holder first drops below 50% health, they briefly enter stealth, becoming untargetable and shredding negative effects. After coming out of stealth, the holder gains an additional 30% attack speed. Pretty cool. I've been using it a bit. I like it a lot. The delay between the death on the GA, not very fun, but I know you guys want to see everything that set 6.5 has to offer, so we're gonna go on through it. Okay, removed traits. Rip Academy, Rip Imperial, Cuddly. Oh, bye Yumi. Sister, I mean, you'll see what this turns into, and Protector's gone as well. Okay, that being said, a lot of the champions are removed as well. When it comes to the tier 1s, Garen, Graves, TF, Gonzo, Katarina, Kog'Maw, Tristana, Trundle, goodbye. I actually loved playing these comps a lot. I'm going to miss y'all. All right, Heimerdinger, Sandra, Shaco, Tarek, bye-bye. Mundo, Fiora, Janna, Lux, Scion, Urgot, and Yone all going bye-bye. And Akali, Yumi, Gonzo as well. I honestly thought they would remove more tier 5s, but hey, guess not. All right. Anyways, let's jump into the new traits that have been added to this set. The Heztech trait. It consists of Nocturne, Jarvan, Sejuani, Swain, Lucian, Alistair, and Sivir. Okay. At the start of combat, and every 5 seconds afterwards, the Hex Core, that little thing that holds your augments, sends out a pulse that charges up ally Heztech champions with a shield for 4 seconds. While the shield is active, attacks deal bonus magic damage on hit. This shield does not stack. Goes up to 2, 4, 6, 8. This thing is nasty. I love it. Alrighty. Debonair. This is set 3 in a nutshell. VIP is basically chosen, but you don't get that auto 2-star once you buy it. It consists of Brand, Syndra, Talon, Leona, Draven, and Zeri. Okay, Zeri's a sniper. We'll look at her later. But Debonair's game bonus health and ability power. And you have a higher chance to see a Debonair VIPs in your shop. Okay, if the Debonair VIP is in play, they're active, or they activate their unique bonus. Sell the old VIP for a chance to see a new one in your shop. Like I said, chosen shenanigans. These guys' power-ups are sick. You're going to look at them once we highlight the champion, which should be in a bit. Okay, but Debonair VIPs, here's brands. But we're going to be looking at all of them. Requires the Debonair trait to be on the board. So I actually made this mistake earlier. I had 2 Debonair in. Didn't quite get the bonus. That was kind of sad. Just like Chosen, can only see 1 in your shop at a time. Still comes as a 1-star unit like we talked about, and gives the VIP champ an upgrade to their abilities. So Brand cast his fire thing twice. Second seer at the first enemy. Pretty cool stuff. Love that. All right. We're going to be looking at the other VIP bonuses in a sec. This new trait, Striker. Pretty plain and simple. You get it in AD. Okay. There's Jarvan, Rek'Sai, Gnar, Irelia, and Sivir. Good stuff there. Rivals. This is the new sister bonus. Notice how in... Actually, never mind. I don't want to give any spoilers. Okay. Forget I just said that. But Vi Jinx replaces the sister trait. Just new name. Okay. Mastermind. At the start of combat, the Mastermind grants the 2 allies directly in front of him 40% of their maximum mana. Notice how these 2 slots here place champions on these hexes, and they will gain 40% of their bonus maximum mana, or of their maximum mana. So that's pretty cool. Silko is a fun one. Okay. Other new champs. Ashe, Corki, Morgana, Senna, Tryndamere, Kha'Zix, and Renata. Okay, cool stuff here. You'll see which traits they go into. We'll take a look at that in a sec. First one up, Nocturne. Nocturne terrifies his target, stunning them with fear for 2 seconds, dealing 200 magical damage over the duration. So, E in League of Legos, single target ability, 1 cost assassin. Gotta love it. Doesn't have that AoE swipe, which kind of sucks. That was definitely what made him really good in the past. Brand. This is a VIP champion, but, or I guess, Debonair plus Arcanists. Okay, Brand launches a fireball at the nearest enemy, lighting them ablaze for 4 seconds and dealing 100 magical damage. If the enemy is already lit, they suffer from an explosion of extra magical damage, which stuns them for 1 second. All right? Throwing out 2 series is going to be pretty cool. Curious if a Brand comp is going to be legit. He has 20 mana, so a blue buff would do work. Alrighty. Draven the Fourth. Throws down a flag. Draven calls down his standard to nearby location, granting all nearby allies 40% attack speed for 5 seconds. Curious what the range or radius on that flag is. That'll help to see how good he actually is. But 1 cost unit, pretty plain simple. Heztech and Striker. Pretty cool stuff there. Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai bites her target, dealing 175% of his magical damage. Sorry, her attack damage, and stealing 30% of the target's armor and magic resist. Ooh, scales with AP. This champion's cool. We're definitely gonna be doing a carry on this guy. Get some lifesteal going. Getting tankier as the round goes on. Bruh, okay. Imagine stealing from someone who's rocking a lot of armor and MR. That sounds McNasty. Okay. Corki. Corki fires a missile at his target that explodes on impact, dealing X amount of magical damage to nearby enemies. Yordle plus Twin Shot. Pretty cool traits from this guy. I like it. Ash. We've seen so many different types of Ashes across all of the sets, but this is a Syndicate and Sniper. Ash fires a volley of 5 arrows at her targets, dealing 100% of her attack damage as physical damage per arrow and slowing their attack speed by 25% for 3 seconds. Pretty cool stuff. Scales up with AP. That's interesting, but the more you level, the more arrows you got. I like that. Have we seen a volley? We might have. I'm not sure if we have. But Syndra, part of the Debonair / Scholar traits. Syndra flings the nearest enemy towards the furthest enemy, dealing 250 magical damage to all nearby enemies upon impact and stunning the throw targets for 2 seconds. Force of Will impact area is larger and knock up effect enemies for 1.5 seconds. I like that. VIP bonus sounds cool. I'm going to be curious how this interacts with the stun. We'll have to wait and see how that ends up working out. That'll be interesting. But Sejuani. Sejuani singles brittle discharge, dealing, so little dash from the boar, stunning her target for 2 seconds. She then grants frost armor, granting her 75 armor and magic resist for 4 seconds. Stun duration scales up. The defensive stats scale up, and the damage obviously as well. But this is a triple trait champion. Heztaco, Enforcer, Bruiser. These traits are all so good. Sejuani alone is going to be one of the best units just because of all of what she's a part of. These are so good. Okay. Morgana, Syndicate plus Enchanter. Interesting. Morgana shields herself for 600 damage for 3 seconds. Then the shackles herself to all enemies within a 2 hex radius and deals X amount of damage per second to them as long as the shield holds. If the shield explodes without being broken, all targets are stunned for 2 seconds. If the shield is broken, Morgana instead refunds herself some mana. So if she's hard tanking and the shield goes bye-bye, she's not going to get her stun off. So that makes it very interesting on how it's going to work. That'll be an interesting one for sure. That shield amount getting higher and higher will be so important. I'm curious if you want to give this champion AP so the shield's bigger or defensive stats so the shield's harder to break. That'll be interesting. Okay, but Luciano. Ooh, is this a little dash or Ruski? Lucian dashes away from his current target and fires 2 shots at nearby enemies that each deal X amount of damage. Yeah, we got a little AP Lucian in the mix. What? Level 3 Lucian firing 4 shots? Dude, that sounds awesome. Very curious to see how that works. Heztech plus Twin Shot. Dude, this ability getting spammed is going to be sick because he's going to be dashing all over the place. Notice how he has 3 range. He's going to be getting into the mix of it. The thick of it, I should say. All right, Gnar, Yordle, Socialite, and Striker. Such a weird combination of traits. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, Gnar transforms into Mega Gnar and throws a boulder at his furthest enemy within boulder range, dealing 180% of his attack damage plus 150 or 180 bonus damage as physical damage to all enemies that got hit by it through the pass through. Okay, while in Mega Gnar form, Gnar is melee, gains 500 health, and his mana costs are reduced by 30%. Interesting. Dude, I'm so curious how little mutant mana reduction is going to go with Mega Gnar active on this guy. He's going to be flinging boulders all over the place. Definitely have to make a carry Gnar down the road as well. Tryndamere, this is going to be a solid carry. It's a tier 3 carry. Tryndamere spins in a line towards the most enemies, dealing 170 physical damage, 100% of his attack damage, plus some ability power on deck to enemies in his path, and empowering his next 3 auto attacks to deal 35% more damage. Ooh, I like that. Alrighty. But a part of the Chemtaco Challenger trait. This is going to be a solid Chemtech carry. Basically Warwick 2.0, so to say, on the carry charts. Okay. As for Senna, a tier 3 Socialite Enchanter. Piercing Darkness. This is actually the ulti. Senna fires a beam in the direction of her targets, dealing 175 of her attack damage as physical to all enemies. For each enemy hit, she heals the lowest health ally for 30% and for 30% of the damage dealt plus 100. Interesting. Senna's crazy. Socialite plus Enchanter. This is the new Taric, so to say. I loved the traits that Taric had to offer, so I'll probably be utilizing a lot of Senna this set. Okay. Alistair, Heztech plus Colossus. That's pretty cool stuff. Alistair charges at his target, knock them back for a short distance, then slams the ground, dealing 200 magical damage and stunning all nearby enemies for 2.5 seconds. Colossus, this is taking up 2 slots. Curious how well this guy's going to do. Rest in peace, Scion. Hello, Alistair. Okay. Ooh, Renata. Toxic Wave. Renata unleashes a toxic poison wave towards the largest group of enemies nearby, poisoning all enemies caught in its path for 15 seconds. Poison enemies suffer 25% reduced attack speed and take 70 magical damage per second. Damage dealt by the poison can stack. Ooh, stacking poison, interesting. All right, curious how the Scholar Chemtech poison slow damage carry is gonna do. Okay. Vi, tier 4 champion now. Look at that. Vi shields herself for 300 damage and deals X amount of damage to that enemy and enemies behind it. Okay. On her second cast, she also dashes through the target. So much new stuff going on. Pretty interesting there. On her third cast, she instead throws her target into the air and slams them back to the ground behind them, dealing X amount of damage in a circle to her target. Dude, she's just beating, punching, and bopping people up, down, left, and right. I don't even know. Okay. But like I said, tier 4 champion. Wowzer. And Enforcer Bruiser still, but instead of sister, it is now rival. Okay. If you've seen Arcane, you might know why. Irelia, a tier 4 carry. Irelia dashes to her target, striking them for X amount of damage, aka 180% of her attack damage. If she kills the target, she then blade surges again to the lowest health enemy. Dude, there are going to be some resets on resets with this champion. I am excited. Wow. Alrighty, cool stuff there. K6. Alrighty. Mutant plus Assassin. Interesting. Kha'Zix leaps towards the lowest health enemy, striking them for X amount of physical damage, which is 175% of his attack damage, and increasing their maximum mana by 50% until they casts. God, mutant champions are just born to be so annoying, let me tell ya. Alrighty. Ari, this is going to be some of your guys' favorites, I know for sure. A Syndicate Arcanist's tier 4 AP Mage carry. Ari fires an orb in a line, dealing X amount of magical damage to all enemies it passes through on their way out, or on the way out and the way back. Every time she casts, she gains 1 stack of Spirit Fire. She fires another orb for each stack of Spirit Fire. Cool. Rewards casting a lot. I like that. She's going to be cool as the round goes on. I'm excited to see how well she does in fights. Sivir, definitely one of my favorite carries. For the next 4 seconds, Sivir grants herself 60% attack speed, and her attacks bounce up to 4 times, dealing 60% of her attack damage to enemies hit. Little ricochet plus ulti action going on. Dude, Heztech Striker, great on the traits. I think she's going to be such a strong carry, not only from her ability, but also from her traits as well. I.e. Last Whisper is going to be able to just tear through teams like no other. Alrighty. Draven, this VIP bonus, you guys are going to lose your mind. Okay, this is a Debonair, aka the chosen thing that we were talking about with the VIP and whatnot. And a challenger. Dude, he's going to be attacking so fast. Draven starts spinning an axe, empowering his next attack to deal 140% of his attack damage plus X amount of magical damage. It will return to the original location after striking the target. If Draven catches it, he will empower the axe again. Draven can spin up to 2 axes at a time. Guys, VIP bonus. Draven gains infinite attack range and ignores 50% of his target's armor. Are you kidding me? You no longer need to worry about a Last Whisper. You no longer need to worry about a rapid fire cannon. And the traits are amazing. Mainly the challenger trait. Putting in 3 Debonair, getting this VIP bonus, filling it up with challengers. Draven's going to be so insane. I wonder if Draven can spin up to 2 axes at a time. I wonder if that's going to be what limits him from carrying beyond belief. We'll have to see how well he does. All I know is that VIP bonus looks so scary. Okay. Silko. Silko injects an unstoppable concoction into one of his lowest health allies, granting them 50% maximum health, 100% attack speed, and immunity to crowd control for 8 seconds. When the concoction wears off, unstoppable units die by explosion, dealing X amount of magical damage to nearby enemies. Are you serious? Look at 3-star Silko. He literally just injects what is this called? Tremor into the entire team. I think it's called Tremor. Blows them all up, wins the round. I cannot wait till we can find a 3-star Silko. My gosh, dude. I cannot wait. Zeri, another tier 5 unit, which is a Debonair / sniper. Zeri charges herself up with electricity for 6 seconds. While electrified, she aims at the first enemy. Her attacks pierce, and she dashes after every shot. Passive. Zeri basic attacks fire 5 bullets, each dealing 16% of her attack damage as physical damage, plus X amount of magical damage to the first unit hit. VIP bonus. Zeri's electrified duration lasts until the end of combat. Dude, she's going to be dashing and slashing and shooting all around the map. It is nuts. If you want to see my Zeri video tomorrow, I literally kite an entire team out by just juking with my ulti. You guys are going to lose your absolute mind on this one, okay? I'm not even joking. Your jaw is going to drop. It's unlike anything you've ever seen in Teamfight Tactics. I guarantee it, okay? But an augment sneak peek. These are all of the new augments being added to the game, which is all over the place and nuts at the same time. I mean, we can go through some of these, but wow, there's a lot. Where do we even begin? Battle Rage, meditation. This one's pretty interesting. This is where if your units don't have any items on, you gain mana. So you know how they had the makeshift armor in set 6, in set 6.5? They've kind of taken the same aspect of things, but put a little twist on it. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else we have here. There's too much to go over. What is this? Thievings Rascals. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of these new augments in games when we start busting them out. All I can say is I am excited. I asked Riot for a list of what all of these actually are, and they were too lazy to give them to me. So, rip. Okay. But moving on, new arenas. These are awesome. These are fun. And that actually concludes what we're going to be looking over today. Pretty cool stuff coming forward. Hopefully you guys liked the little rundown we did. Sorry we didn't have the augments for you, but I thought it was cool to take a deeper dive into all of the champions. And like I said, the Silko video from yesterday shows him off where he's blowing up his team. The video tomorrow that we're going to be uploading, it might already be uploaded, who knows? That is going to be Zeri going 1v10 mode, which is insane to watch. Alrighty. And seriously, if you guys do take the time to drop a fatty thumbs up, I appreciate it a lot. We're going to be uploading so much all throughout set 6.5. So hopefully you guys join us on the journey, and comment down below which of all of these champions are you most excited to see. I know Siver. I just can't wait for you guys to watch this Zeri video tomorrow, honestly. Okay, subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye.